Marina Mabrey. Remember she was making fun when Dejanay poked Caitlin Clark and I remember she was doing this.
Marina Money Mabrey requesting a trade from the Connecticut Sun.
The irony couldn't be sweeter. She who laughs last laughs best. And right now, Clark and the Fever are getting the last laugh. Marina MB is feeling it after laughing off Joni Carrington's "I poke" on Caitlin Clark last season. Now, she finds herself in a difficult situation with the Connecticut Sun while Clark is shining and Indiana is creating something special. May is reportedly looking for a way out.
In the world? What in the world? They just left me holding the bag. They got me. They left me. They left me, and I am just holding the bag. I'm sitting here. I wanted to trade from the Chicago Sky to the Connecticut Sun because I said I wanted to be on a championship style team, right? That's what I wanted, right? But now, we see what.
Last season, in a moment that many will never forget, Marina Mabrey was seen giggling as Joni Carrington subtly jabbed Caitlin and Clark in the eye. Fast forward, and irony has struck. Now, she faces a turn of events she never anticipated. While Clark is prospering and Indiana is growing, May's own circumstances seems to be as humorous.
I don't even know why I would intend to hit anybody in the eye. That doesn't even make sense to me, but no, I didn't. I didn't know I hit her.
Yes, you heard correctly. At a moment that should have caused shock rather than laughter, Marina Ma's laugh reverberated throughout the court. Fast forward, and karma has performed its magic in a breathtaking twist of poetic justice. The Connecticut Sun, who once served as her safe haven, appears to have moved on, putting an emphasis on a team based on integrity and camaraderie, and now Mabrey finds herself on the outside looking in.
Set in freaking Uncasville, Connecticut, the Connecticut Sun is no more. Ever since everybody and their mama, including the head coach, the former head coach being Stephanie White, ever since everybody and their mama jumped ship, I said it is over with. They have lost all their talent. And now, guys, this is breaking news. Marina Mabrey has said, you know what? She looked to her right. Hold on. She looked to her right. She looked to her left. She said, I can't do.
In a twist that is both hilarious and regrettable, Marina Ma is now frantically looking for a new team, and her last-ditch efforts to find a way out are almost hysterically appropriate for a comedy of errors in real life. What would appear to be confidence now appears more like a falling abyss.
Mabrey? This is what Marina Mabrey said when she went to Connecticut, by the way. Being a part of a team like this that is so disciplined with a championship mindset, I haven't been a part of that yet. Remember, she was traded to the Sun just back in July. But now, things...
Following her well-known chuckle, whispers went viral throughout the league, turning every practice and locker room into a silent platform for her unfortunate teammates. Rivals smirked at the irony. Once so self-assured, Marina May is now frantically looking for a way out after reaching out to possible teams. Her social media messages received little more than sympathy, while her calls went unanswered. It appears as though the universe is pulling a cosmic prank, and with each desperate move, the contempt of those who once put up with her antics only seems to get greater. The echoes of her laughter still reverberate throughout Connecticut's halls, serving as a reminder of the moment that might have sealed her destiny.
Marina Mabrey was left holding the bag because, you know, she's on that team. She wanted to be there. And once she got there, a couple months later, the head coach is gone. Again, the head coach is gone. All five of your starters are gone. Not just your point guard, not just your shooting guard, not just your small forward, not just your power forward, not just your center. All five are gone. So that veteran presence that have won championships before, gone. That head coach that was on the verge of winning a championship as a head coach, gone. And Marina Mabrey is looking like, I know this didn't just happen to me. I know this did not just happen to me. And yes, indeed, Marina Mabrey, it did. Because sometimes the grass is not...
Marina Mabrey's future is still uncertain and tainted by regret and laughter, but the drama doesn't end there. Yes, the notorious duo of controversy, Carter and Ma, are now trying to shake off the shadows of their own past. They have repeatedly rejected Caitlin Clark, the rising star, choosing bitterness over admiration while Clark continues to improve the game with talent and hard work. Instead of embracing success, they remain trapped in a cycle of jealousy and resentment, watching as the league moves forward without them. Their desperation to change their name narratives is now painfully evident.
Forget all of the events that transpired last year with her and Caitlin Clark, and then she refused to own up to what she did. What organization you want to do?
As teams reconsider their options and rumors circulate, Marina Mabrey is pleading with you to leave Connecticut. The sun gets louder. While her desperate hunt for a new team feels as adversarial as a missed call during a storm, Chelsea Carter finds herself in a remarkably comparable situation. An account of two troubled players who are unable to move past their past mistakes, the divide between those who have been embraced by success and those who have been left behind widens every day. Once self-assured, they now clamor at the league's periphery in an attempt to regain their relevance, but in a sport that values talent, teamwork, and development, their brand of negativity may not be appropriate for the WNBA's future.
Teams that can afford her. Like, just salary cap wise, she is on a $200K contract. It's not a max, but it's a $200K contract. So I am just clicked on the NBA standings, not the WNBA standings. My bad. So if we look at the teams, the Valkyries could sign her, but that's a rebuilding team. The Liberty do not have the cap space. The Lynx might.
With every new addition, the Indiana Fever are becoming more and more like the Avengers getting ready for combat, while Marina Ma and her associates clutch to silent phone lines. The front office is making audacious strategic moves, almost as if they have discovered a formula for success. Cheryl Swoops once mocked the notion of athletes swarming to Indiana, but now we are seeing history being rewritten in real time as the Fever turns into a legitimate talent destination.
Who will be free agents next year? There's a lot of other going on that players are like, this ain't where I want to be.
In the meantime, Marina M's quest for a new team feels like a closed chapter, with her past mistakes now working against her. The league is moving forward, favoring those who embrace greatness over grudges. Caitlin Clark is not only changing the game, but the entire WNBA landscape with every record-breaking performance. She is demonstrating that Indiana is no longer an afterthought but a destination, and players are drawn to her transformative energy, eager to be part of something special. While some players are fighting to stay relevant, Clark is spearheading a revolution that is transforming skeptics into believers and demonstrating that talent, leadership, and character will always prevail. In the end, the Fever isn't just rebuilding, it's rising, and as long as Clark continues to dominate, it's obvious that this isn't just a passing trend. Rather, it's the start of a new era in women's basketball, with Indiana at its core.
Caitlin Clark be a good pro? Absolutely. Will Caitlin Clark come into the WNBA and do what she's doing right now? Immediately? Absolutely not. Not gonna happen.
Okay. Not on.
Beyond simply being a scorer, Caitlin Clark is a game changer whose vision and leadership have changed the Indiana. Richer salaries and a renewed feeling of desire are changing the power dynamics in the league and motivating teammates to improve their performance. Coaches and players alike acknowledge her impact and attribute the growth in the Fever to her presence, making Indiana more than just another squad but a destination. In contrast, Clark draws elite players and transforms the WNBA, while Marina M finds herself lost and unable to find a team ready to take a risk on her. Marina must deal with the fallout from her previous mistakes. This is a lesson in sports. Brilliance attracts greatness, and those who undermine it frequently end up on the left behind. Clark's influence demonstrates that in a league that honors integrity, talent, humility, and respect will always prevail. She is not only prospering, but also shaping the future.
For Cheryl Swoops, if you see Cheryl Swoops, she did a lot of talking a few months ago about the Indiana Fever, the locker room environment, how people didn't want to play there, how people wanted to leave. Stephanie White came in and said, okay, hold up. Let me go to Indeed.com and Indeed get some free agents to come in here that want to play, that are accomplished, seasoned veterans.
The Indiana Fever's audacious recruitment as the WNBA landscape changes. Fans have been astonished by Straight's aggressive approach to creating a powerhouse roster, which has also altered the competitive balance in the league. Every new addition seems like a huge acquisition, reaffirming Indiana's resolve to rule the field and providing the chance to play alongside the incredible Caitlin Clark has developed into an enticing figure. Talented individuals wanting to contribute to something unique who were previously ignored. They are now in the location. As the league continues to be captivated by the Fever's growth, Spotlight demonstrating that Indiana is no longer an afterthought has silenced skeptics and replaced them with excitement.
Pick up a vet, a professional like Sydney Colson, and then you also have a vet like Dewana Bonner, and you also have a vet like Kelsey Mitchell, and then you have Cece and Aaliyah Boston and Lexi and the MAGA Barbie, and isn't Katie Lou still on your team too? So I mean, shout out to the Indiana Fever, but it's clear that this is a scheme that Todd set up to get Cece.
Marina M's current circumstances serve as a sobering reminder of how swiftly things can change in the WNBA. Once admired for her abilities, she is now overshadowed by her past mistakes, and her name is more associated with controversy than success. Meanwhile, the league continues to celebrate up-and-coming players who exhibit resilience, growth, and true leadership. While teams like Indiana are flourishing, developing chemistry, and drawing top talent, players stuck in outdated habits are being left behind. The game is changing, rewarding those who embrace progress and contribute to a culture of excellence as new stars emerge and powerhouse teams take shape. This season is proving that talent alone isn't enough. Character, adaptability, and a winning mentality matter just as much. The message has changed. Those who support the game will thrive, while those who depend on drama and division will find it difficult to fit in.
Mabrey is hilarious. I'm sorry. This is her fourth team again. She used to be a Dallas Wing. She used to be a Los Angeles Spark. She used to be a Chicago Sky. And now she's a Connecticut Sun. And now she's like, you know what? Again, like she looked around at that Will Smith. Remember in the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Will Smith came home and it was no furniture, it was no people.
A stark lesson that every decision has repercussions has placed Mabrey, once a bright talent, on the outside looking in. Her reputation has been permanently damaged by the seemingly insignificant time she laughed at a contentious occurrence. Going forward, every lost chance and unanswered call from possible teams contributes to her downward spiral. While the energy within rising teams is electric with ambition, camaraderie, and the urge to create lasting legacies, the message is clear. Individuals who undermine success frequently find themselves fighting to restore relevance. While those who allow conceit and bad judgment to rule their play, players who embrace progress and respect the game are thriving. Describe them as being left behind. Marina's predicament acts as a warning. In professional athletics, attitude, leadership, and integrity are just as important as talent. One mistake or moment of misguided bravado might mean the difference between a successful career and a slow one. Give way to obscurity.
Sucks for Marina Mabrey though. She wanted to leave, but her practice facility got worse, and all the best players on her team.
Marina Mabrey's circumstances are a classic example of immediate gratification in a league where every play is scrutinized and every error is accentuated. Karma, ironically, after being viewed as a rising star, she now has to deal with the harsh realities of a market that values professionalism, constancy, and respect. Each lost chance acts as a reminder of previous errors, creating a legacy she never planned as she closes doors. It is evident that character matters just as much as talent.
Take a look at the women on the left side of my screen right here, okay? Take a good look at them because they are no longer on the team Connecticut Sun in the WNBA. Veronica Burton is missing on this photo, but that is player number 6. That's 6 women who are no longer on the Connecticut Sun team.
Teams under the direction of visionary executives like Caitlin Clark, however, are flourishing, drawing in top talent and cultivating a winning culture. While Marina struggles with lost opportunities, others are thriving under new leadership, demonstrating that professionalism and adaptability are crucial in the basketball world. The league rewards those who learn, grow, and contribute positively, while those who resist change are left behind. Marina's fall from grace serves as a potent reminder that ambition must be paired with respect, or the consequences will be inevitable.
Indiana Fever are officially title contenders. Every day they have something new for us in free agency. And today, it's Miss DeWanna Bonner. Six-time WNBA All-Star and WNBA champ, a veteran in this game, can pretty much do it all. Also an enforcer, nasty defense. Should I continue? We have a new starting five. Caitlin at the 1, Kelsey at the 2, DeWanna at...
While teams like the Indiana Fever enjoy a renaissance propelled by vision and resolve, others are left to contend with past mistakes as the WNBA's changing landscape, with the players in place and the stage set, continues to captivate. The story isn't just about triumph, it's also about downfall. Marina M., who was once a rising star, is now sitting on the sidelines as the league progresses without her. Her once promising future has dimmed, serving as a sobering reminder that character, professionalism, and respect are just as important in creating a lasting legacy as talent.
So again, I don't hold it against Marina Mabrey. I actually feel sorry for Marina Mabrey because she is pretty much stuck and trapped in Uncasville, Connecticut, where they don't even have to.
Marina's trip is far from complete, but there are still many unknown obstacles in her way that will try her resolve and courage. Unwritten a fresh start that can result in improvement or more deterioration. In the meantime, Caitlin Clark's Indiana Fever are preparing for an exciting run at the WNBA Championship. If you liked it, please give a like and subscribe. There are now more videos visible.